in reading the chapter from Journey to Ixtlan, The Gate of Power, Don Juan is telling Carlos that his problem is that he isn't convinced. He isn't convinced of his own personal power, and he isn't convinced that having personal power will do any good in the world. And Carlos says to him, I assure you, I am convinced. And Don Juan breaks it down for him, and he says a person who is convinced doesn't need to be persuaded to act. A person who is convinced simply acts. And if we take the word persuaded and we switch it with the word motivated, or we make those two synonymous, a person who is convinced doesn't need to be motivated to act. A person who is convinced will just act. And you may not need, or you don't need, a coach or a trainer to motivate you or to persuade you. When you decide on your endeavor, you should already be convinced that it can be attained. You should already know that it could be attained. And the coach or the personal trainer or like-minded individuals, it is their job not to motivate you, not to persuade you, but to guide you. You may not know how to act, and so they will give you examples, and they'll give you things to try, and they'll give you tests that will help you to act in a way that will bring you to the manifestation of your goal or whatever it is you're getting at. So, once again, Coach Brian with Northwest Elite Spirit asking you, is motivation BS? Like, comment, share, and as always, practice. For access to my suggested library, my blog, Northwest Elite Spirit merchandise, and to sign up to be trained by me personally online, go to northwestelitespirit.com. Also, I've released 3 books recently, one with a little bit of help from AI, which is The ABCs of Strength and Endurance, the Essential Handbook to Strength and Endurance Success. One written with AI prompts, which is The ABCs of Recovering from Divorce for Men. And another one written with AI prompts, Walking in a Warrior's Garden, the ABCs. Go check those out. I'm sure those can help you out quite a bit. Once again, Coach Brian with Northwest Elite Spirit, and thank you for letting me share.